Think you'll find this interesting. I do. The American Small Business League is releasing their annual analysis of federal contracting data for the last fiscal year. They found that Fortune 500 firms, thousands of clearly big businesses, are receiving billions, I said billions, in federal small business contracts. Example, Verizon received over $108 million in small business contracts through their subsidiary, a company called Terramark. President of the American Small Business League, Lloyd Chapman, who lives in Indian Wells, joins me as our CBS Local 2 newsmaker. This is kind of stunning. How big a problem is this? How much money are we talking here, Lloyd?
I think you're talking about $200 billion a year, and the SBA Inspector General has described it as one of the largest challenges facing the SBA and the entire federal government today. So it's a huge problem. It's pulling trillions of dollars out of the middle class economy in the last decade, and I've been fighting for about 15 years now to try to stop it.
And you feel we hear so much talk about trying to help the middle class, and you feel this is something that really needs to be done because you're talking middle class, basically small business people and their employees.
Absolutely. You see a lot of politicians talking about how important small businesses are in the middle class, but the reality is the Small Business Act is the largest economic stimulus program for the middle class in history. Yeah. It's 100 times larger than TARP or the American Reinvestment Recovery Act. But it's just been corrupted and basically repealed through this corruption and fraud that's going on.
How are the big companies? We talked about Verizon, there's Apple, there's Bank of America. How are they getting away with this?
You know, that's a good question. How are they getting away with it? You know, I really wish that Congress would, stop this, but it's just very hard to get legislation passed to stop it. When you're talking about Verizon, Lockheed, Boeing, and Northrop, Raytheon, General Dynamics.
They've got big lobbying groups. Now, you have proposed legislation, though, correct?
Yes, I wrote a bill about 7 years ago called the Fairness and Transparency in Contracting Act that will simply stop the federal government from giving small business contracts to Fortune 500 firms. I guess something that probably 99% of Americans would agree
It just seems like it should be illegal.
Absolutely. Well, you know what it is?
Yeah.
It is illegal.
Yeah. What would you suggest our CBS Local 2 viewers, if they want to find out more information about this and do something about it? What do you think? Certainly talk to their Congressman Raul Ruiz.
Absolutely. And they go to our website, ASBL.com.
ASBL.com.
ASBL.com. Okay. And I've got a website, LloydChapman.com, with all their stories we've done on television. But yeah, contact your congressman, contact Senator Boxer, Senator Feinstein. And it's something that's really affecting the middle class in a significant way.
We're talking a lot of money.
Yeah. It's about $2 trillion, I think, in the last 10 years.
Lloyd Chapman, thank you for being our
Thanks for having me.
Brooke.